1, 2, 3, 4. Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary. Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary of L'Arche. Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary. Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary of L'Arche. And we thank God, where we are today. Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary. Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary of L'Arche. Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary. Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary of L'Arche. This anniversary of L'Arche. Sing me your story, paint an emotion. Come on and dance in community. We've all got something to share. We've all got something to share. Sing me your story, paint an emotion. Come on and dance in community. We've all got something to share. We've all got something to share. Play a drum, or act it out in a play. Write it down in a poem, or carve it out of clay. Chante-moi une histoire, danse une émotion, ou bien dessine un tableau de joie. On peut tout partager, on peut tout partager. Chante-moi une histoire, danse une émotion, ou bien dessine un tableau de joie. On peut tout partager, on peut tout partager. Fais le théâtre, ou joue sur le tambour, écris dans un poème, fais une sculpture. Sing me your story, paint an emotion. Come on and dance in community. We've all got something to share. We've all got something to share. On peut tout partager. On peut tout partager. Share the hope, share the hope. Share the hope. Share the hope, share the hope. Share the hope. You can make a difference in your own little corner of the world. Share the hope, share the hope. We are all different, and yet we're all the same. We are all living in this day we call today. So let's join hands together, learning from each one, and soon we'll find hope's rising up, just like the morning sun. Share the hope, share the hope. Share the hope. Share the hope, share the hope. Share the hope. 'Cause you can make a difference in your own little corner of the world. Share the hope, share the hope. And you be, I'll be, let us us all be messengers of hope. You be, I'll be, let us all be messengers of hope. You be, I'll be, let us all be messengers of hope. You be, I'll be, let us all be messengers of hope. Share the hope, 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 share the hope. So you can make a difference in your own little corner of the world. Share the hope, 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 share the hope. Let's keep walking with each other, toi et moi. Let's keep sharing and working together. Ensemble, what you reveal in me, what I reveal in you, what is revealed when we're with each other is hope for the world. So let's keep walking with each other, toi et moi. Let's keep sharing and working together. Ensemble, quand je partage avec toi, quand tu partages avec moi, un petit grain de joie est planté et partagé pour le monde entier. Toi avec moi, oh moi avec toi. Toi avec moi, oh moi avec toi. You with me, oh me with you, you with me, oh me with you. So let's keep walking with each other, toi et moi. Let's keep sharing and working together, ensemble. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary. Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary of March. Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary. Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary of March. And we thank God, where we are today. Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary. Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary of March. Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary. Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary of March. This anniversary of March. Sing me your story, paint an emotion. Come on and dance in community. We've all got something to share. We've all got something to share. Sing me your story, paint an emotion. Come on and dance in community. We've all got something to share. We've all got something to share. Play a drum or act it out in a play. Write it down in a poem or carve it out of clay. Chante-moi une histoire, danse une émotion, ou bien dessine un tableau de joie. On peut tout partager, on peut tout partager. Chante-moi une histoire, danse une émotion, ou bien dessine un tableau de joie. On peut tout partager, on peut tout partager. Fais le théâtre ou joue sur le tambour, écris dans un poème, fais une sculpture. Sing me your story, paint an emotion. Come on and dance in community. We've all got something to share. We've all got something to share. On peut tout partager. On peut tout partager. Share the hope, 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 share the hope. You can make a difference in your own little corner of the world. Share the hope, share the hope. We are all different, and yet we're all the same. We are all living in this day we call today. So let's join hands together, learning from each one, and soon we'll find hope's rising up, just like the morning sun. Share the hope, 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 share the hope. So you can make a difference in your own little corner of the world. Share the hope, share the hope. You be, I'll be, let us all be messengers of hope. You be, I'll be, let us all be messengers of hope. You be, I'll be, let us all be messengers of hope. You be, I'll be, let us all be messengers of hope. Share the hope, 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 share the hope. So you can make a difference in your own little corner of the world. Share the hope, 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 share the hope. Let's keep walking with each other, toi et moi. Let's keep sharing and working together. Ensemble, what you reveal in me, what I reveal in you, what is revealed when we're with each other is hope for the world. So let's keep walking with each other, toi et moi. Let's keep sharing and working together. Ensemble, quand je partage avec toi, quand tu partages avec moi un petit grain de joie est planté et partagé pour le monde entier. Toi avec moi, oh moi avec toi, toi avec moi, oh moi avec toi. You with me, oh me with you, you with me, oh me with you. So let's keep walking with each other, toi et moi. Let's keep sharing and working together, ensemble. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us this evening to celebrate the 25th anniversary of L'Arche London. My name is Marietta Drost. I'm the community leader of L'Arche London. This evening, we will be sharing our stories of our history, of today, and our plans for the future. Thank you to our community of L'Arche London for the lovely slideshow we just watched, produced by Terrell Campbell, with music written and performed by Laurel Martin for our gala reception this evening. I hope that you all have a cozy beverage, such as the 25th anniversary hot toddy recipe from the registration packs, or a glass of wine, a cup of tea, and a comfortable place to be as we spend some time together this evening. In a time of necessary resilience and challenge, we have much to be thankful for. We remember where we have been, we are thankful for the present, and we look forward to the future with hope. I would like to introduce our Master of Ceremonies, Melissa Schenk. Melissa
hey, everybody.
is with us. Hi, Melissa.
I brought my party hat, too. Here we go.
Melissa's with us for the second year for our online gala. You might remember her as the weather girl on CTV News in London, or know her as the owner of MS2 Productions, a high-impact video and social media agency. Her professional experience spans a variety of networks from CTV, CNN, Shop NBC, the Shopping Channel, and more. With more than 23 years of experience in on-air television and online video production, she joins us tonight as MC of our 25th anniversary gala.
Happy to be here. Nobody wants to hear about me. Let's get on with the show. Let's get on with it.
No, I just wanted to mention, Melissa, that you are very personally familiar with L'Arche.
I am indeed, yes.
You have a sister with special needs who benefits from the activities and programs and community of L'Arche.
Very much so. Yeah.
So welcome, Melissa. We're so pleased to have you here this evening.
I am so happy to be back with Marietta on the scene here tonight for our 25th anniversary, our gala tonight. Let's do this.
As we begin our evening together, we acknowledge the Anishinaabeg, Haudenosaunee, Lenapehouk, and Attawandaron peoples, and the Erie, Neutral, and Huron-Wendat peoples, whose traditional lands we are gathered upon today. We recognize that we must do more to learn about the rich history of Turtle Island, North America, so that we can better understand our roles as residents, neighbors, partners, and caretakers. We'll hear now from Father Peter Poole and Ed Holder. Father Peter has been part of our community for many years as a member on our spiritual life community, as an assistant as well, and as a friend. This evening, we'll also lift up our prayers for the current situation in Ukraine, Russia, and Europe. We pray for God's presence in this situation of deep fragility and conflict, and for those we love and care about who are closely linked to family and friends near or in the conflict. We pray for peace and an end to this conflict. Followed by, as I mentioned, we are so pleased to have a video from our mayor, Ed Holder. Ed has been a caring supporter of L'Arche London for many years, first in his work as Member of Parliament, and now as our mayor.
Loving God, we thank you for gathering us together virtually this evening to celebrate 25 years of friendship and inclusivity at L'Arche London. We are so grateful for our L'Arche community, which started by the inspiration of your Holy Spirit, and which has been guided and supported through the years by that same Spirit. You have taught us that it is people and mutual relationships that are at the heart of our community. We thank you for the core members and all those who participate in the day programs and their families. We thank you for the assistants, the leadership team, and all the many friends of the community who have supported us through their presence, their prayers, and their financial gifts. Thank you for the wondrous way in which you have transformed our lives through L'Arche London, and for helping us to provide a wonderful witness to the larger community. Loving God, as you have been with us and for us on every step of our journey together, we ask you to send us your spirit of peace and joy this evening as we celebrate the past and look forward with hope to the future of L'Arche London. We make this prayer through Christ our Lord. Amen.
On behalf of London City Council, I'm very proud to join you to help celebrate this significant milestone, 25 years of L'Arche London. You know, it's often been said that London is an urban oasis in a sea of agriculture. Well, if that's true, then L'Arche is the shining jewel within that urban oasis. For 25 years, you've promoted inclusion and belonging for countless Londoners, both with and without intellectual disabilities. You know, my Cape Breton mother, she used to say that a caring community is measured by how well it cares for those who have needs. She also used to say that there's two kinds of people in the world, givers and takers. And if you surround yourself with the givers, well, you're going to be okay. Well, each of you involved with L'Arche certainly falls into that category. We all have three gifts: time, talent, and treasure. You give of your time and your talent and certainly your treasure, and all in the service of helping our community live, work, learn, and grow together. It truly excites me to think of how L'Arche will develop over the next 25 years and beyond, especially with new additions like the Gathering Place, which continues to serve up to 180 people each week. And that's despite COVID restrictions. And you've done that with your online programming, and I say bravo. So on behalf of London City Council and from my heart, let me thank you once again for the tremendous work that you all do on behalf of our community, because it truly does matter. Thanks for your service, and thanks for caring.
Thank you, Father Peter and Mayor Holder. This evening, we're celebrating the 25th year of L'Arche in London. Our mission is to make known the gifts of people with intellectual disabilities. We celebrate the unique value of each person and recognize our need for one another. Mutual relationships and trust in God are at the heart of our journey together. Founded in France in 1964, L'Arche London is part of a worldwide network of L'Arche International, 156 communities in 38 countries and 28 community projects. Our connections to L'Arche communities across the world are vibrant. Our local London community is comprised of 3 homes, Cana House, Jubilee House, and Bethany House, and our community hub, the Gathering Place. At Cana, Bethany, and Jubilee, men and women with intellectual disabilities and assistance create home together, sharing the rhythm of daily life, work, meals, leisure, celebrations, and many community connections. Our homes are at the heart of our community. The L'Arche London Gathering Place is a fully accessible community hub where the L'Arche London day and evening participation programs have their home. In normal times, people over all the city are accessing programs and classes in the arts, music, snoozlin, adaptive cooking, jazzercise, drama, and more. The Gathering Place is also home to our Bonjour Café, music club, and Wednesday evening coffee house. During this time of pandemic, the arts and music programs supported through a GROW grant from the Ontario Trillium Foundation continue to have an important impact in people's lives right across our city. Over the almost 2 years of pandemic, these programs pivoted to an online format. We discovered an exciting possibility for reaching people across our province and country as well, upwards of 200 people weekly. The Gathering Place is a resource for all Londoners, and this evening, along with celebrating our history, we will also be sharing our plans for the months and year to come. A shout out at this time to the core members and assistants of our community. You're all at home right now watching, so hi everybody. And all of those in their families across the city who are watching from home. This is a group of incredibly dedicated people who have continued to build community together with love and care, even through the pandemic and the particular challenges we've all faced. Deep gratitude for all of you. I would also like to thank the Banquet Committee of 2022 who have prepared this lovely evening for us. Sarah McDonald, Phil and Catherine Stone, Kathy Butler, Lauren Pizzali, Louise Hush, Haley Bosnack, Sharon Lechner, Jen Topfer, Gloria Cripps, and Anne Raimondo. Thank you all. I speak a word of appreciation to the board members of L'Arche London who are also watching from home this evening. Your wisdom, support, and care for L'Arche London is fundamental to our growth and stability as a community and is deeply appreciated. I would like to take a moment in this 25th year of our community in London to share the founding board members, the names of those founding board members, the community leaders, and the current board members. L'Arche London's first community leader was Claire Trahan, and then our community leader for 17 years following was Marie Antoinette Parisio. Hi, Toinette. I stepped into their shoes as community leader in 2015. Our founding board members were Tony Parisio, Barbara Moore, Marjorie Pickerskill, and Paul Vogel. Teresa Mahoney, John Riechlin, Tom Donahue, Mark McCormick joined very early on. The chairs of our board through our 25-year history were Tony Parisio, John Riechlin, Sister Teresa Mahoney, Dr. Phil Vanderwall, Charles Spina, Gary Dodman, David McCain, Pauline Trudell, and now Katie Mennel, and we're so grateful for each one of you. Currently, Katie Mennel, Jeff Bell, David McCain, Pauline Trudell, Hubert Van Niekerk, Lindsay Rivard, and John Pilgrim comprise our wonderful board of directors. And very recently, Melissa Knott, John Wells, and Gary Dodman completed their faithful service to our board. We are so deeply grateful for each and every one of these servant leaders in our midst. Our community has relied on your service, wisdom, and skills, and your hearts throughout these 25 years. We'd like to thank St. George's Church in Byron, Byron United Church, First St. Andrew's United Church, Elmwood Presbyterian Church, St. Aidan's Anglican Church, All Saints Catholic Church in Strathroy, the Ursuline Sisters of London and Chatham, and the Sisters of the Precious Blood for walking with our community so closely each year. We deeply appreciate your love and support. And finally, I would like to thank our Ministry of Community and Social Services partners. Your support and care for L'Arche London and so many people in our city and province is deeply appreciated.
We are going to have an amazing evening tonight, Marietta. And now I want to share with you a very special video created by all the people of our three homes and L'Arche's day program. This Year in Community. Now, this video was produced by our friend Greg D'Souza with John Coleman's beautiful song, I Have a Light. And then following that, I actually had the honor of interviewing Jim and Laurel, who will be speaking on their creative partnership, their work and friendship together that spans much of our 25-year history at L'Arche, a musical journey at its best. Stay tuned here. Do enjoy.
I have a light, and it always shines. It shines in the day, and it shines in the night. And when the dark day comes,
How are you feeling, Janet?
Feel good.
I'm happy.
I have a light. I have a light, and it always shines. It shines in the day.
From the gates of love, the guys in full crowd, leaders nodding to thee, may the silvers of weak, how thy great eternal love.
We have to put placement for call. But I like to be here. I wasn't gonna want something had on my hat. You are my sunshine.
A secret universe, no one wants to throw away, no one wants to
The cook shop here was bright, basic, tree.
G53 was called.
Shake your silly back. Shake your silly back.
Talk nice to people. Every day.
Day comes, and the sun isn't bright. Well, I will be shining, 'cause I have a light. I have a light, and it always shines. It shines in the day, and it shines in the night. And when the dark day comes, and the sun isn't bright, well, I will be shining, 'cause I have a
Jim, they've invited us to talk about our friendship because
to.
because you and me, because it's the 25th anniversary of L'Arche London.
Right.
Should we sing about it?
We should see us.
All right. It's us, it's us, it's us that builds community. It's us, it's us, it's us that builds community. It's us, it's us, it's us that builds community. It's us that builds community. Oh, roll it over the ocean, roll it over the sea. Go and do your part to build community. Roll it over the ocean, roll it over the sea. Go and do your part to build community.
We've been at the original gathering.
Yeah, those were some big gatherings with hundreds of people. Were you nervous to play in front of that many people?
A bit. How to
Little
do?
bit. You did awesome. And I think at the regional gathering, we were also invited to give a workshop. Do you remember what the workshop was called?
Holland Music Club, that's right.
Yeah, so people were looking to you and I and asking, how can our community bring something like you have in London? We were also invited to go to Newfoundland.
We're Newfoundland, yes.
Yeah, so did we walk there?
No, of course not. We drive there?
We didn't drive there either. How did we get to Newfoundland, Jim?
How to get to Lowell? We drove to the airport and flew there.
Flew in an airplane.
On the airplane, yes.
Yeah. They invited you because you inspire people with your music. And you also are very good at including people in your music. Like when we sing Down by the Bay. Do you want to do a verse just to show, be an example?
Fine.
Have you ever seen
A fly wearing a tie.
Down by the bay, down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home, I dare not go, for if I do, my mother will say,
Did you see a bear combing his hair?
down by the bay. And the reason I love when you sing that song is because you are so welcoming of other people to give their ideas. Yeah. So you'll pause and then you'll say, what do you invite?
I invite one of the house, our community, or who else is around.
Yeah. Does anybody else have a verse?
Exactly.
To add? Yeah, you're so inclusive.
I think we want to get together to talk about all of our friendship. We've been friends a long time.
Yes, I love that song too.
I really love that song.
Should we play that one too?
The more we get together, the
happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends.
The more
we get together, the happier we'll be.
the more
We get together, together, together.
the more
We get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. The more we get together, together, together. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends.
the
The
more
more we get together, the happier we'll be. That's a true song, isn't it?
It's a cute song. Yes, it is.
That kind of describes a lot of our friendship because we bring a lot of people together through music, don't we? Jim, do you remember the time we were invited to Ottawa?
Oh, well, hello.
Why were we invited to Ottawa? There was somebody pretty special that invited you there.
That's right.
Remember who that was?
It was Princess Anne.
Princess Anne.
That was a long time
It was a
ago.
royal visit, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Why did she invite you to go to Ottawa?
Because you was a musician. It was,
She knew you were a musician, and she
From
was
Canada.
inviting representatives from L'Arche across Canada, L'Arche members who were making an impact in their community, and she wanted to meet you. And then I remember you leaned right in close to Princess Anne and you said, "What do you play?"
you play anything?
And we learned a little bit about Princess Anne that day, right?
Right.
We have played together at walkathons,
Walkathon, yes, that's right.
annual picnics, all the banquets over the years. How many banquets do you think we've done? You know what? A big one that we did way, way back, I think it was maybe 2003, the Messengers of Hope weekend. And we had the big auditorium downtown filled with thousands of people, and they invited us to play the music. Were you nervous?
Bit.
I was nervous.
You nervous?
I'd never played in front of thousands of people before. And do you remember the song we played? Share the hope, share the
Oh,
hope.
John Bingley.
Share the hope, share the hope.
Share the
'Cause you can make a difference in your own little corner of the world. Share the hope, share the hope. Share the hope, share the hope.
Share the
Share the hope, share the hope.
Share the
difference in your own little corner of the world. Share the hope, share the hope. That's just a little bit of that song, but we played that a lot in those early years, didn't we? It's you.
It's me.
It's us that builds
Community.
It's me, it's me, it's me that builds community. It's me, it's me, it's me that builds community. It's me, it's me, it's me that builds community. It's me that builds community. Oh, roll it over the ocean, roll it over the sea. Go and do your part to build community. Roll it over the ocean, roll it over the sea. Go and do your part to build community. Happy anniversary, everybody.
Happy anniversary, everyone.
25 years of
Yeah.
L'Arche London.
Thank you.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you for being a friend, Jim.
You've been a friend, Laurel.
Thank you, Laurel. Thank you, Jim. Oh, that was fantastic. And it was so much fun spending time with both of them. And it's so much fun spending time with you this evening and you, Marietta, and everyone here in our studio tonight. We wish we could be with you, but we do feel like we're with you. And we're going to see some photos coming up of some of you celebrating at home. I'll tell you more about that in just a minute. But first, we couldn't do this without our sponsors, and I would like to introduce to you our presenting sponsor tonight. That would be Scotiabank. Scotiabank, we couldn't do this without you. Thank you so much for being our presenting sponsor this evening, and all of our sponsors directly impact our overall success of this evening and our events at L'Arche, and we couldn't do it without their support and without yours. So thank you so very much for your support tonight, and thank you to all of our donors. You see them in the corner, and your name might have already popped up, or it might be coming up. We'll see.
And now I'd like to introduce Jeff Bell, who's been a board member of L'Arche London since 2006. Jeff will be sharing the importance of L'Arche in his life. And following Jeff's words, Katie and I, who spent some time in the snow earlier today, playing a little bit, will be sharing about life in community today and in the coming months and year. Hello, my name is Marietta Drost, and I'm the community leader of L'Arche London.
Hi, my name's Katie Mennel, and I'm the L'Arche London Board Chair. We're coming to you this afternoon from our community hub, The Gathering Place. We're excited to enjoy some time together this afternoon. We've been building a special surprise, but we'll show you a little later on. We are feeling a sense of hope, gratitude, and abundance offered to us even in these challenging times.
Yeah, it's true, Katie, that the last 22 months have been challenging for our community and for everyone. It's been a time of challenge and sometimes very painful. So in the midst of the challenge and pain, though, as we were talking, we really realized that there's beauty and joy that emerges. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the resilience and beauty and joy that we've seen in our community over the last year. We want to share a little bit about the good news that has happened at L'Arche London. You may have heard about our pivot to online arts and music programs, a creative and effective way to stay connected. Through the pandemic, thanks to Zoom, we've connected with over 180 friends weekly, and this has really been a place of important connection and belonging for people through times of isolation. During this time, with the support of donors and the City of London and our board, we've also expanded the support team. We hired a program coordinator, Mel Cavillon, who you'll be hearing from this evening. Mel is really heading up an initiative this summer that will be very exciting for our community. The board also supported the expansion of our volunteer coordinator role, so Jen has more time to support that wonderful group of people in our community who volunteer. And that includes people on the green team, our board, people who have been grocery shopping through the pandemic, and arts assistants, music assistants, and many more people. So this has been a life-giving time during our pandemic to still be involved with our volunteers. This past year, Musical Mentors, a unique collaboration with our local high schools, began. Through Musical Mentors, talented musicians who have a disability mentor high school students. Together, they explore the beauty, skills, and joys of musical engagement. Looking back, we also celebrate the epic movie production. It was called The Simplest of Foods, and on an August evening, Cana House shared with us a movie that had been in the making for a year in their home, and we all sat on the lawn and enjoyed that movie. There's so much creativity there, and Cana House, we're very aware of that beautiful creative process that you had. Amidst all the challenges, the simple daily life in our homes, day programs, and office persists. Daily gestures of care, presence, diligent work are at the heart of our community, and these actions have really persisted through our pandemic in a really special way. And now we're also happy to share that public health directives and ministry directives are allowing for us to expand our day programs in the coming month. So this is really a time that we're looking towards the future with hope.
As Marietta and I ponder the resilience and beautiful moments that flood my memory from the past year, I want to express on behalf of myself and of the board how grateful we are for the resilience of our core members and of our assistants in our home. You have made many sacrifices, but you've also brought much joy and laughter to our homes. And for this, I want to say thank you. To our office and our leader teams, you have creatively supported our community, you've shown determination and patience, and I want to express my deepest appreciation to you. And to my fellow board members, it has been an honor and a privilege to serve with you. Your dedication and volunteerism is thoroughly appreciated.
And now we're going to talk a little bit about what's coming. And so here we are on our beautiful property here in Lambeth, and we're going to walk over to another place and just explore some of the initiatives that are happening in the coming year.
In fact, Marietta, in the field just behind us, we're looking forward to breaking ground in our 25th year on our community garden. We've received grant funding to initiate a garden with 12 plots. We'll be welcoming 11 community gardeners who will grow their own vegetables on the property. Now, that 12th plot is a really special one. In collaboration with our core members, L'Arche London, the community gardeners, and the London Food Bank, will be growing fruits and vegetables to share with those who don't have access. We see this as a gift in our 25th year, an opportunity to enter those post-pandemic times full of resilience and with renewed relationships with our community. We're also looking forward to the Lambeth Lions installing a bench in honor of Gary Dodman, who served with our board for 20 years. The community garden will actually join the pollinator garden behind us, built during the pandemic, along with the woodland and the trail, as places of refreshment and renewal. Here at L'Arche London, we want to learn more about being good stewards, about taking good care of what we have, and sharing what we've received.
As we look next door, we are grateful to be renting the house at 4442 Colonel Talbot Road. This is a place for the expansion of our day programs. Currently, we have a satellite day program that utilizes this beautiful place. The house is also providing relief and respite during COVID times. Mel will be sharing this evening about a unique new program that will be initiated there this summer. Independence Camp will be a place of learning for people transitioning from school to adult life. Through this summer camp, we are exploring how L'Arche London can develop meaningful programs for people in this transitional stage of life. We are very excited about this new initiative and the new seeds of growth that are being planted.
Marietta, I have to say, I've really enjoyed building this snow person with you. As we built them, I'm dreaming about the spring to come, the breaking of ground in our new garden, the new friends we'll be meeting, the seeds we'll be sowing, and the plants we'll be nurturing. There's so much to look forward to.
So true, Katie. And to conclude, I brought along this carrot. For me, it symbolizes the promise of vegetables that will be grown here in 2022, our 25th year of L'Arche London. I think about the people that will enjoy the vegetables and the friends we'll be welcoming and discovering. And I think our snow person here needs a nose.
Marietta, how about a little warmth?
Aha.
Good evening. My name is Jeff Bell. I'm on the board of directors of L'Arche London. I've been on the board since 2006, and I joined at a time when John Vanier visited London, and I had the opportunity to hear him speak. I joined this board as a young lawyer looking to give back to the community, and what I didn't realize at the time was what this organization and the people within it would give back to me. It seems kind of cliche to say, but what I received in return was a renewed faith in humanity and to trust that God is at the heart of the journey we call life. I've learned of the vision of John Vanier, whether it's in the supports for daily living in our homes or in the day programs at the gathering place. I've learned that we can build a world where everyone belongs. This is especially important to me because I now have 3 children of my own, one of whom was born with a disability. I know that he'll be okay because of organizations like L'Arche London and the good work that it inspires. Thank you for your support of L'Arche London, and enjoy your evening.
Thank you, Jeff. I want to talk a little bit about why we are here tonight. Of course, we're here to celebrate 25 years, but also to continue that celebration onwards. And we're doing that tonight with all of our support, yours, mine, Marietta's, the team, our sponsors, everyone. And you can see on the screen all the people that have donated. Now, I have to say, from last year to this year, we have had donors before that I like to call them double donors, because maybe you registered and you donated and you feel compelled again to donate tonight, and that is A-okay with us. And I want to tell you, if you haven't donated and you want to donate, how do you do that? Well, it's very easy. One of 2 ways. You can either call the number on the screen, 519-652-9778. So grab a quick pen and paper there, 519-652-9778. Or you can visit the website larchelondon.ca. Now, I should tell you, if you'd like to see your name on the screen, you'll want to call the number, because the people online taking the phone lines are standing by. The operators are there and they will take your call, but they will also ask, do you want to have your name on the screen? Whereas on the website, that would be more of the silent, more anonymous way of donating this evening. Tonight, different from last year, we also have a 50-50 draw. So, did you get your tickets?
Oh yeah, I
got your tickets. So 50-50 draws. This is super simple, easy to do. Now, I know there's a URL on the screen, but it's really simple to do. I would say go to the L'Arche London Facebook page. Tickets are either $5 for one, or just splurge and go $10 and get 3 tickets, or get 6 tickets, or get 9 tickets, or go crazy, whatever you want to do there. I'm pretty sure we're well over $1,000. So someone's going to be walking home with at least $500. So just for like $10 for $500, that's pretty darn good. I'm no mathematician, but that's pretty good odds there, I would say. So we've got the 50-50 draw tonight, and we also have the silent auction. Let's talk a little bit about the silent auction. Again, the easiest way to do this and to get to these pages is either go to the L'Arche London website or go to the Facebook page, L'Arche London, and you can click. I mean, there's links all over those pages. So link onto that, and let's note for this that the silent auction doesn't end until Monday. But if you have your eye on something, definitely up those bids. Don't up them by just $1 or $2 or $5. Are there rules on how you do that, Marietta?
I think it's in $20
$20 increments. I got to double check that. I made some bids in there. I got to double check. So here's some examples. Like these are amazing things you could be bidding on. Like an evening, a getaway to the Muskokas. You've got wine. You've got something for everybody. You've got jewelry. You've got all sorts of different things here. This one, look at this. Gloria Lynn. Gloria's got her own spa gift basket, her own like, what would we call that? Her own.
It really is a spa basket of things
yes,
to make you
but she has
feel
her own
wonderful.
line of products, right?
She makes
so
some beautiful
very
things.
cool. There is something I tell you for everybody in here. I know you can get via rail tickets. You can get, like I said, necklaces. There's books. There's like trips away, weekends away. I think there was hockey. There was something in there for everybody. It's like page after page after page after. Get in there and get in and bid, because now it ends on Monday, it's the 28th, right?
Monday
so
morning. This Monday morning.
So you've got, if you're looking and you're pondering and you're thinking about it, don't think too long, because it will end on Monday, and up those bids. I know, as Marietta said, they're by $20. Up it, like up the ante, so that you make the bid worthwhile, so you don't lose what you want to buy. That's the trick, all right? So we've talked about the silent auction, we've talked about the 50-50, and thank you so much to everyone, all of you that have donated tonight. And this is always now one of my favorite parts. Nathan, back in Master Control, he's gonna show us on our leaderboard. Do you remember last year when we would check where we were at? So in terms of our donations this evening, where are we at, Nathan? Please show us this board. Okay, so we've just started the night. We wanna get to $30,000, and I feel like we are going to get to $30,000, but we're sitting at 2 right now, and I know we can do more. I know we can get there, and I know we will get there. So stay tuned. We will check that leaderboard a bit later. And what we're going to do now, though, is we're going to check what you're doing at home and how you're celebrating with us tonight, because we want to share in your celebrations and vice versa. So text a photo. Get somebody at home right now to grab their phone, take a quick snapshot, have some fun with this, and text your photo to us. The number's on the screen. This is a very interactive evening. We want audience participation, everybody. Audience participation. So the number is really simple. 548-388-7547. 548-388-7547. Write that number down. Text us your pictures. Do we have any pictures? Andrew's standing by a master control. Andrew, what do you have for us? Do we have any photos? Does anybody text us some photos? Okay, so this is what we got the party hat on. I had my hat on earlier there tonight. So this is, excellent.
Bethany House.
See, you know all the houses better than I do. Yeah, you know, you've got this down. Oh,
Kana House is here.
Awesome.
Beautiful. Oh,
thank you
photos.
so much for everybody for showing us how you're partying with us tonight. Thank you. We got family, pets, we got everybody. So yes, keep texting in those pictures and we'll keep touching base with you. So while you're doing that, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you Mel Kevion, Program Coordinator of L'Arche London, who is going to share with you why we're here tonight raising the money and what it's all for. Mel, I'm turning it over to you.
Good evening. My name is Mel Kevion.
As Marietta shared with you earlier, we are thrilled to have begun renting the clubhouse, which is the home next to the gathering place. We are using this space as a satellite day program,
as well as COVID respite and relief. The clubhouse also represents an expansion to our programs. This is an exciting step forward that allows us to dream into the possibilities of supporting core members in strengthening their independent living skills and explore programming into the future. Across Ontario, there is a hidden crisis in programming for young people with intellectual and developmental disabilities after they leave high school. In Middlesex, London alone, there are 868 people that are on the registry for recreation and community participation supports. After high school graduation, many people are experiencing isolation, a lack of social activity, and unemployment, which then leads to loneliness. This crisis has, of course, been intensified by the COVID-19 pandemic. What I am hearing from families is that they seek a place of belonging for their young person. And they seek a program that will build on the independent life skills that they have been learning over high school. Now I invite you to listen to Jen and Sean, who are parents of Noah.
Hello, I'm Sean.
And I'm Jen, and we're the parents of Noah, a 22-year-old young man with hydrocephalus, cerebral palsy, vision and hearing impairment.
Noah has personality plus, and from a very young age, has been up for an adventure. From the age of 7 to 21, Noah attended W. Ross McDonald School for the Blind in Brantford, Ontario. Noah stayed in residence during the week, and on the weekends, summer months, and holidays, he would come home. School and residence staff promoted community, social growth, acceptance towards all individuals, and independence. All of this instilling a confidence that grew in Noah for over 14 years. COVID hit in Noah's graduating year in March 2020. Students were sent home, never to return. And at the age of 21, life for Noah changed. At home, few friends, no programs or community activities. The skills he was practicing each day in school with his peers had stopped. Noah's brother Jonah and his friends hang out with Noah, but Noah would like his own friends and do his own things with them. Over the last year, L'Arche music programs have allowed Noah to connect and make new friends in London in the area. Noah participated in a music camp online last summer, and he sobbed uncontrollably when it was finally over.
It broke my heart to see Noah crying when camp was done. He was going to miss his friends. So when I learned that there were plans for a summer camp this summer, I thought I was going to cry. Mel called and asked, "Jen, do you think that Noah would be interested in a life skills camp that would maybe he'd be doing laundry, cooking, baking, taking a bus, going on outings?" And I said, "Oh my gosh, laundry. Noah loves laundry. He loves having the laundry folded on his wheelchair tray, and he enjoys taking a bus. He did that when he was at school with his friends in Brantford. This would be great." Noah loves to people watch and greet people as he sees them. Baking and cooking never gets old. And this sounds like a fabulous idea. Where do we sign up? So I shared with Noah that there was a possibility he would be going to camp in person. He was thrilled. He called his papa, his aunts, his uncles, and then he asked if I'd call my friends so we could share with my friends that he would be going to camp. The number one thing on Noah's list to do when he goes to camp: sit and chat. It is that simple. He would like to sit and chat with some friends, something that we all do every day, but however, for someone like Noah, it takes some organization and it's very difficult to do. We are so hoping Noah can join camp in person this summer so he can fold laundry and sit and chat and bake and cook and take a bus and do the things with his friends that we all do effortlessly every day. We are really hoping to pick Noah up from camp and hear his stories and see him smile as he shares the excitement of spending his time with his friends. We are so grateful to L'Arche for the opportunities and doors that they have opened, and we're so hopeful that that will include camp this summer.
Thank you, Jen and Sean. At L'Arche London, we propose to meet this need by creating an independent summer camp in July and August out of our clubhouse space. We will offer 4 two-week sessions and welcome 4 campers per session, all between the ages of 18 and 35. Independence Camp will run primarily out of the clubhouse, both inside and outside in the backyard under a tent. There will be field trips as well. We want to create as many outdoor opportunities as possible to create a safe environment as we can during this pandemic time. During this day camp, that will run Monday to Friday for 2 weeks, we will offer workshops in financial literacy, internet safety, bus training, meal planning and preparation, tending a vegetable garden, and laundry. There will be recreational opportunities as well: art, music, drama, and movement. Campers will be supported by a camp director, a camp counselor, and a co-op student. When we hire for the camp counselor, we are going to be prioritizing a person who lives with a disability themselves, who has mastered some of these independence skills and who could be a mentor for our campers. Since there will be 3 people supporting 4 campers, we will be offering an excellent support ratio. The expected outcomes of this program are that campers increase their knowledge in valuable life skills, that they deepen their social network, feel included, so have a sense of belonging, and a sense of empowerment, so that they have a decreased dependency and an increased sense of confidence. We desire to raise $30,000 this evening to support this exciting initiative. A $1,000 donation will support the camp by going towards purchasing a 20 by 20 tent that would create an outdoor classroom. This tent would also be useful for other large programs and events. This is a picture of the clubhouse's expansive backyard, which is of course currently covered in snow, but in the summer it will be gorgeous and lush. $500 will support us in helping make accessibility adjustments to the clubhouse, such as building a wheelchair ramp. $400 will provide support for program coordination, implementation, and workshop delivery. Some workshops will be given by the camp staff, and others will be outsourced to experts in the community. $100 will contribute to the purchase of supplies such as outdoor furniture, technology, art, and gardening tools. I would now love for you to listen to Linda McDougall. Linda is a teacher in the developmental program at Saunders Secondary School.
Hello, my name is Linda McDougall, and it is my privilege to speak of my personal support for the L'Arche London Independent Summer Camp. L'Arche has always had the philosophy of inclusion and acceptance, but also independence. Independence means education, learning the skills necessary to live as independently as possible and being included and accepted into society. As a longtime teacher still in the education system, I see the stress and uncertainty of parents asking what next after their child graduates. There are some excellent programs in the community, but there are just not enough options for transitioning from secondary school to independent adulthood. So, when Mel asked me if I thought there was a need for this camp, I said absolutely. These young adults need to continue building skills and maturing. A 2-week summer program is a great introduction to learn and reinforce skills needed for adulthood. Entering this phase of adulthood is exciting and scary. This program offers a chance to make those new connections that these young adults need when transitioning out of secondary school. Positive social skills promote good mental health. The small groups in the L'Arche Independence Camp offer the opportunity of new friends, mentors, and support. After leaving secondary school, new social supports and opportunities are needed to replace the life that they have just graduated from. Whether it is a new step in a young adult's education or further development, life skills for everyone are a must. Learning how to handle simple budgeting, riding the bus, meal planning, doing the laundry, and understanding social media awareness. Leisure skills. This is a learned skill, and finding out what turns your crank, interests, hobbies are all options to be explored throughout everyone's lives. It is my belief that L'Arche Independent Summer Camp can help to build these necessary skills for this transition period for young adults. Thank you for your support and belief in L'Arche.
Thank you, Linda. No donation is too small. Every dollar makes a deep impact. We are so grateful for your support. Our goals for this program are that campers feel a sense of belonging and empowerment. Hopefully, they will continue their relationship with L'Arche London. For L'Arche, we will gain valuable skills on how we can support transitionally aged youth in the future. Thank you for being a part of tonight's 25th anniversary celebration. Any amount that you can donate will make a huge difference. Thank you for your support.
Thank you so much, Mel, and thank you. I am seeing, Marietta, new names coming up on our screen on the donor boards here. Thank you so much for your support. I really feel tonight we are going to reach our 30,000 goal, and it is because of all of you. So not only are we having a great time tonight celebrating 25 years, that's a milestone.
It is.
It's something to celebrate.
It's a wonderful milestone.
And we know we're going to get to another 25 years with your help. And a couple other things I wanted to mention. 50/50 tickets, they're going up, they're going fast. And if you want to get to the easiest place to do it, the easiest place to do anything, the silent auction, you name it, but for 50/50 tickets, head over to the larchlondon.ca website. So larchlondon.ca, easy to get to, but right on the homepage, click, 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 you can go to the silent auction, you can go to your 50/50 raffle tickets, or you can go to donations, or whatever you want to do on there, you can do that. Like I said before, if you do want your name on the board here, then you would call the number to donate. But and the other thing I wanted to mention before we get to some entertainment is that I can hear the phones, the texting going ding, 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 ding. That means all your photos are coming in. So again, don't forget that number, 548-388-7547, 548-388-7547. I love it because every time, normally at an event like this, I would keep the phone on silent, Marietta, but I'm kind of liking to hear like ding, 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 ding. We're getting lots of pictures, so we want to share your excitement. So take some photos, sit back. It's time for some entertainment now. You're gonna love, love, love this segment. Okay. So first off, we've got Sister Swire Band. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Sarah Swire, for writing and recording the song that you're about to hear. Then you're gonna hear, this is such an amazing piece. You're gonna hear from Nick Hurd. So Nick was the creative director behind this.
Yes, he was.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I believe this has won some awards. You'll know what I'm talking about after you see it. He has created a video presentation entitled Free Bird. Take some photos, sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Look, see, hands for uplifting, sweet souls who need a sense of belonging. Hear me, you lucky 13, transforming old histories into masterpiece. Protocol, we name them all. Roll call! Gloria, Mike and Melissa, Peter, Paul, Winnie, Say, Janet, Jim, Kate, and Karen, Martha, Claire, Corinne. Is that all? Roll call! Gloria, in the highest, Mike and Melissa, the nicest, Peter, Paul, Winnie, they're the best. But who's next? Say, Janet, Planet, Jim, Kate, and Karen, recommended Martha, Claire, Corinne. Is that all? Roll call! Gloria, in the highest, Mike and Melissa, the nicest, Peter, Paul, Winnie, they're the best. Who's next? Say, Janet, Planet, Jim, Kate, and Karen, recommended Martha, Claire, Corinne. Is that all? Roll call!
Hello, my name is Nicholas Hurd, and I am the creative director of Freebird. Freebird is an awesome, amazing film. And to tell you the truth, you don't actually see a person who has Down syndrome in any animation films that are out there today. like Disney Pixar, DreamWorks. But know what? Now there is. The first animation film with a person with Down syndrome. It first launched in March 21st, World Down Syndrome Day. And then we got involved in other awards and festivals, and we won a few awards last year. Then we got ourselves involved with the Oscars. And then we didn't get to go to be in the Oscars. But it was one hell of a ride for us. And it was an honor to be part of that. And I want to say thank you to all of you for having us and me and the team. And a big thank you to L'Arche London. Thank you so much, and hope you guys enjoyed the film.
Hold your eyes, keep my heart on the table. Sometimes what's in my mind doesn't show on my face, though. I wanna fortify without fossilizing, redefine all the people I've been. Breathe inside each moment I'm in, then walk into a new horizon. I'm trying to find my freedom. Trying to find my freedom, freedom. I wish that I could feel the sun without casting a shadow. Sleeping in a soft bed, tamping my halo. Yeah, I made plans, takes time to change though. Or is that just words to say? Don't heroes stand outside the fables? I'm trying to find my freedom, freedom. I'm trying to find my freedom, freedom. Oh, oh, nah, nah. Trying to find my freedom, freedom. Oh, oh, nah, nah. Oh, nah, I'm trying to find my freedom, freedom. Oh, oh, nah, nah. Oh, nah. I just wanna stay in the now, now, now. In the now, now, now. I never wanna stray from the now, now, now. From the now, now, now. I just wanna stay in the now, now, now. Never wanna stray from the now, now, now. Screen to a page in the now, now, now. I lost my way from the now, now, now. I saw your face in the now, now, now. I know you've got away with the now, now, now. So take my hand and take me to the now, now, now. I'm trying to find my freedom, freedom. Oh, oh, nah, nah. Oh, nah, yeah. I'm trying to find my freedom, freedom. Oh, nah, nah. Oh, nah, yeah.
You shouldn't choose a one-size-fits-all education because you weren't meant to fit in. Consider a university that challenges you to show up and show off the ways in which you are going to change the world. Because we are one of Canada's oldest liberal arts universities, offering an academically elite yet accessible education since 1863. Because we offer strategically small class sizes where expert professors mentor you rather than lecture you, where you're expected to interact and debate, not memorize and repeat. Because customizing your courses, research, and extracurricular experiences to suit your passions is what we do. Because a strong focus on professional development means that you are guaranteed paid internship opportunities. Because we offer a premium undergraduate experience with competitive scholarships and bursaries. Long lines and wait times? Not here. Our culture of care means that you'll get one-on-one support from your personal student advisor every step of the way. Because we want you to access our world-class academic partnerships with Harvard Business School and the Richard Ivey School of Business. Because before you even graduate, you will connect with and receive mentorship from industry-leading Huron alumni. Looking to make your mark on the world? Want to gain the skills and connections to do so? Choose Huron University and become a true leader with heart.
Thank you to Huron College, gold sponsor partner and supporter of our community. Among other life-giving connections that we enjoy with Huron College, we enjoy a partnership with them that supports our work to develop a social enterprise through our Bonjour Cafe. Thank you, Huron College.
And also thank you to Sobeys, another gold sponsor. Thank you so very much for all of your support. And Marietta, that last segment, we didn't have a dry eye in the house here in Master Control, I'll tell you that much. And didn't I tell you you would love it, from the Sister Swire to the animation to, like, this is why we are doing what we do here tonight, and this is why we're coming together. And it's one of my favorite times. So you know what time it is, Marietta? It's time to check the leaderboard. Of course it is.
I was wondering what you were talking about.
Hey, I want to know where we're at and how we're doing tonight, and how I know you're all doing great. And thank you so much. We can see on the screen all of our amazing donations and all of our donors. Thank you for your support. Okay, Nathan, let's throw it to Master Control here and see where we are at on the leaderboard. What are we doing? How are we doing there?
Oh,
we have rose up to, what does that say? 7, 8, 9.
$9,000.
Oh my gosh, I need to get thicker glasses there. I can't even see the screen half the time there. We are raising up fast and furiously. Thank you so very much for your support. And I wanted to mention, you know what, I was sent a text a few minutes ago. The 50-50, just so you know, is up to $1,600. So let's just make it an even 2,000. And so then the person can take home $1,000 tonight for maybe a $10 ticket. Or maybe you want to spend $50 and get 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. See, I'm no mathematician. I had to use my fingers there for a second. But yeah, you know what? If $10 could get you $1,000 just like that. So very easy to do that. Hop onto the website, larchlondon.ca. Really easy to do so. So that's really cool. That I'm glad we added the 50-50 in this year.
Yeah,
see, it kind of feels like you're here in person, but even though you're not here in person, it's all right. So we are moving up fast and furiously. $9,000. Thank you. We're getting there. We're getting there. Come on. I know we can. We've got double donors out there. We've got triple donors out there. We've got double dipper donors out there. We can do this, Marietta. All right. I have said enough for now. I'm throwing it back to you.
Thank you, Melissa.
All right.
Thank you so much. And now I would like to introduce a testimonial from a person who is unique in our community, having led L'Arche London as community leader for 17 years. Toinette Parisio journeyed as a leader of our community with such faithfulness and love, and it is my special delight to introduce her this evening. After hearing from Toinette, we'll also hear from Chris and Jeffrey Izzard, a mom and son duo who have been friends with L'Arche London through some particular engagement and wonderful relationships. Chris and Jeffrey witness here to their experience. And then we're going to share a song with you that was produced by many people who attend Monday Morning Music Club and Wednesday Evening Coffee House. I know you're all out there, so we're looking forward to sharing this. These are wonderful places of encounter who are supported by an Ontario. These places of encounter are supported by an Ontario Trillium Foundation grant. Thanks to Laurel, Wednesday Evening Coffee House, and Monday Morning Music Club participants for creating this wonderful piece. Enjoy.
It's a privilege to be here in front of our first L'Arche home, in front of Kena House, the house where the first L'Arche community started. In fact, it's not fully true. The community started 10 years before. It was in the seed of a phone call, which came from Jim's mom, Carol McHugh. And it took 10 years for that seed to become the first L'Arche home. The gift of those 10 years was a gift of friendship. Carol and I became good friends with many others. We ate at each other's home and invited a number of people. That group became the Friends of L'Arche. Out of that group, the board of directors of L'Arche London and the Faith and Light community started. And during 10 years, that group met monthly, celebrated birthdays, and all the events of people's life. Tony, my husband, was the board chair at first. The community dream expanded and the circle became a bit bigger and more people joined in. And in '97, the community here on this site opened the first home. Janet, Mary, Stefan, and Corinne were the first core members, with Claire as community leader. The support from L'Arche Canada and from L'Arche Ontario was real. And 6 months after Claire was community leader, she had to transition back to Sudbury. And at that point, I was hired to become the community leader. And I knew L'Arche quite well. I had lived in L'Arche. I didn't know the social services very, very well. And when I attended my first meeting of social services on Highbury Avenue, I drove across the city and I swore to God that that was it. I was done. I didn't understand a thing of what was happening. And I said, this is a joke. I'm not doing it. I arrived at this home pretty deflated for my yes and my naivete. And I opened the front door and Mary was in the spot which was hers in this home. And she looked at me and she invited me to come and sit by her. And Mary was paralyzed on one side and she unfolded herself and she gave me a weak hand in my hand. She looked at me in my eyes, she grabbed my eyes, and I just thought, okay, maybe I'll be back tomorrow. If I have your trust, maybe I can do that one more day. Mary's trust at that moment was very significant, but that was a moment for me of affirmation and confirmation. The night I announced that I needed to take a break because of a mastectomy to come, Mary was there for me. She gave me her tenderness and her care. So I'm grateful. This year we celebrate 10 years of Mary's birth to eternal life. I'm also grateful for David in our community who lived at Bethany. It's important that we remember the people who have gone before us.
We are so happy to be able to share with you Jeffrey's journey. We've been a part of the L'Arche community for many, many years. Our time with L'Arche has always been uplifting, and Jeffrey is very excited each time we have an opportunity to be together with the L'Arche groups. Jeffrey loves the music. He's learning so much more through being with others. When he's engaged with his peers through L'Arche and the program, there's nothing greater than to hear the laughter of all of them together. The discussions and the courses that they talk about and the singing. It fills me with pride to hear Jeffrey be so connected with these individuals and friends. Who do you call out for? Yes, your friend Natalie. And who else? Melissa. Yes. And some of this goes back to school, when Jeff was in school, and the fact that they can be connected again in such a positive way. It makes it so exciting for him. And he's just glowing at the end of it. it's a positive gathering and it's a fun one. I love that a good amount of the time together is off all of the regular, and each person has a chance to give their understanding, their questions, their laughter, their jokes. And Jeff just sits quietly and laughs so hard being with others. And I thank so much to Lars for giving Jeff a place to be himself, totally be himself, and to gather with others. It means a lot to us, doesn't it? Yeah. Yes, it is.
Hey, hey, let's write a song. Write a song. Hey, hey, let's write a song where everyone belongs.
Why I love coming to open mic night music club because I love sharing the songs I know.
Open mic makes me feel happy.
Well, I love singing, and I like to sing with all of you, like all my friends there.
Hey, hey, let's sing a song. Sing a song. Hey, hey, let's sing a song where everyone belongs.
I love open mic because I love watching everyone singing and they have beautiful voice.
I love to sing at open mic.
Entertain my friends, yeah. I love the dance party.
Hey, hey, let's dance along. Dance along. Hey, hey, let's dance along, 'cause everyone
When I
belongs.
could sing songs and be with others and join them sing songs.
Get the chance to play my recorder and of course many other instruments.
Hey, hey, let's play along. All the instruments belong here. Hey, hey, let's play along where everyone belongs. Hey, hey, let's sing a song. Sing a song. Hey, hey, let's sing a song where everyone belongs.
I love listening to everyone's beautiful songs.
Thank you, Laurel, and to the crew for the open mic and the music club video presentation. This has been a great night of entertainment. We're almost nearing the end of the night. So 50/50 is closed. We will be doing the draw at the end. That's coming up. Don't forget the silent auction. That doesn't end until coming up on Monday, February 28th. And we want to see what is going on back in wherever you are, looking through your lenses into us here in Master Control and into the studio. Let's have a look at what you have dressed up and taken photos of back at home. We want to see who is celebrating with us here this evening. Thank you so much for sending in the photos. I'm telling you, the phone lines tonight.
Howard family.
This is so nice, Marietta. You know everybody.
Jubilee.
She knows everyone. I love it.
Yes.
And oh, thank you so much. Look at everybody is. Thank
the
you.
Peace family.
This is wonderful. We have, the phone lines literally have been dinging nonstop. We have been getting so many photos. So we thank you for that. We want you to share, and we want to feel like we are celebrating together tonight. So thank you. Oh, look at this.
John and Donna
that was
Richland.
that they're using what was in their little welcome package in there as well. So
thanks for coming,
fantastic. We have
everyone.
more photos coming up. So not done yet, but I'll throw it over to you now, Marietta.
Yeah, and now I'd like to introduce John and Donna Richland. John is the current chair of the L'Arche Canada Board, and he's the past founding board member of our community. So thank you for coming this evening. We also will hear from Sister Teresa Mahoney, who is a founding board member and has been a partner in our community, supporting the spiritual life of our community for many, many years and our very dear friend. And finally, we will hear from Laurie DeWitt. Laurie is the sister of Paul, who lives at Bethany House. Thanks, Laurie, for being here this evening.
Hi, I'm John Richland.
And I'm Donna Richland, and we're very happy to be with you this evening.
Indeed, it's amazing to be celebrating 25 years of L'Arche London. Currently, I have the honor to serve L'Arche in my capacity as board chair of L'Arche Canada. But 25 years ago, I was thrilled to be the board chair of L'Arche London as we welcomed our first core members and assistants to Cana House. A few years earlier, Donna and I had joined the group of families and friends dreaming of founding a new L'Arche community in London. And I remember the many twists and turns of that journey that finally led us to that place. But mostly, I remember the friendships, the wonderful friendships of people with and without disabilities as we tried to make life together in the community of faith and light. And I remember the joy with Claire Trahan, our first community leader, other members of the founding board, and many families and friends when Cana House became a reality. Now Donna will share a little story about how that happened.
In the early days of L'Arche London, the community was welcoming men and women from one of the institutions in southwestern Ontario. Claire, our community leader, asked me if I could go to a discharge meeting there. I would meet with staff, with Jim Blair and Janet. And I said yes. And we had a fairly lengthy meeting. There were lots of questions. And then at the end, Jim turned to me and he said, "Donna, can you promise me that if Janet comes to L'Arche London, she will always have a home there, as long as she wants?" And I don't really remember what I said, but I think I said something about, "You know, Jim, we will do the best we can to every member of the community to ensure that Janet has a home for as long as she wants that home." And today, we can see that that has been true. Everyone present here, all former community members, have contributed to that possibility. So thank you. Thank you for each person here, for each person who's been part of this journey, and thank you, Janet, for choosing L'Arche London all those years ago.
Donna and I moved to Ottawa in 2001, and we've since been members of the L'Arche Ottawa community. In our home, we have paintings from each of London's first core members, Janet, Corinne, Mary, and Martha. You see 3 of those paintings behind us, reminding us of those early days. Tonight, we're thrilled to be with you celebrating 25 years of faithfulness and friendship. Congratulations, L'Arche London.
Congratulations, L'Arche London, on your 25th anniversary. This is a wonderful day to celebrate all of the good things that have happened for us over the 25 years. I'm Sister Teresa Mahoney, and I have been connected with L'Arche London from its very beginning. So I've been part of this whole process for the last 25 years. I come to you as having been on the board, on the worship committee, but most of all, I come as a friend of L'Arche. L'Arche had its troubles in the early days of its beginning, as many things that begin have troubles. But we got through with lots of prayer, lots of good hard work, and good friends. So we're glad to be able to celebrate this anniversary. As a worship leader, there were times when I wondered and hoped that what we were sharing and the reflections we were having made sense to the core members, because after all, you are the heart of the community. And so Janet, I thank you, because one day when I was still wondering this, you came up with a reflection from a worship we had done months before. And so then I knew that what we were sharing made sense. Thank you, Janet. And as a friend, I have a lovely story to tell. We were celebrating, I don't know what in particular, but we were going to celebrate with an East Indian festival of dinner and music, complete with saris. Winnie's mom and Anna Schrader had organized this for us. Now, as luck would have it, I'd had a really hard day at work. and I was tired, and I was a bit grumpy. If I had been going anywhere else, I probably would have canceled, but I don't cancel in L'Arche London. So I arrived at Jubilee, not in a particularly good mood, but at least trying to be my best self. Now, all of us know that Corinne is very mobile. That particular night, I arrived, they got me dressed up in my beautiful sari, and I sat down, and it was as if Corinne knew that I was in trouble. So she came and she sat on my knee, very still, for a very long time. And as I was sitting there, gradually the distress and the anguish was just melting away from me. I often go back to that moment and say, thank you, Corinne. Thank you for bringing me into the moment, for healing my heart that night. Because that is exactly what you did. You just calmed me down and brought me into the presence of the community gathered there. It's been a lovely 25 years, with troubles at the beginning, but gradually just coming into a very strong and loving community. So congratulations, L'Arche London. You've made it for a quarter of a century. And may you have many more holidays and anniversaries to celebrate. Blessings on all of you, and thank you.
Good evening. My name is Lori DeWitt, and I'm the eldest sister of Paul Dupuis of Bethany House. It is my honor and pleasure to be speaking to you this evening. For 25 years, L'Arche London has been involved in assisting core members like my brother Paul with love, care, support, and acceptance. I have been deeply moved by all of the work that L'Arche London does and how that work has continued to be done throughout the pandemic. While we are all used to things being canceled, L'Arche London has worked tirelessly and very creatively to ensure that core members like Paul continue to have connection to family, friends, and community. You have all been doing an inspiring job supporting our family members. L'Arche London has for 25 years shown just how powerful love and kindness can be. On behalf of the Dupuis and DeWitt families, we would like to extend our heartfelt congratulations and gratitude on the 25th anniversary of L'Arche London. God bless you and thank you.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you to you at home. We have been having a wonderful evening tonight,
Yes,
Marietta.
we have.
I don't know where it goes. It's like snap, and it's almost over, and I want to show you back at home. We have been getting so many photos from you. Thank you so much. Look at everybody's having such a great time. These are great photos coming in. I absolutely love it. You know, coming up very soon, someone's going to be very, very happy. The 50-50.
Oh, I think it's Sister Teresa and her community. Toinette and Tony, hello.
Hello, hello. And I wanted to say, as we're seeing all of these photos, the 50-50 draw is closed, but somebody's going to walk away with
Jim.
Did you know it closed, Marietta, at 1770? So that means I got the calculator out, and somebody's taking home $885. I'm not going to tell you who yet because we don't know who it is, but $885 is going in someone's pocket.
Oh my word.
This is great. We love your photos. Look at that. The whole family's getting in on it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Fantastic. So
David and
coming
Susan.
up, we will be showing you who's going to win that 50-50. So almost there, but I'm going to make you wait for a little bit longer. But what I'm not going to make you wait for is Nathan. Let's see the leaderboard. Where are we at? I'm dying to know. I'm curious. I'm curious. Are we there? Are we there? Are we there? So where are we at? Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta get close to the screen here. We are at $16,000. Okay, let's put this into perspective. We've started at 2, gone up to 9, gone up to 16. We have one more stop that we're gonna look before the end of the night. It's coming up right after this next piece, and this is another one of my favorites that I got to do another interview in. This was beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, and now we're going to be going towards our final presentation of our gala tonight. This gala where we're celebrating 25 years of L'Arche London. And we're going to Janet and Mary B., who have been friends for the last 23 years in our community. What a journey of love, fun, creativity, and friendship that they have shared. Janet, Mary B., over to you.
What are you drawing, Janet?
Heart.
A heart with stained glass. And that's signature Janet. It's a heart with stained glass, or any kind of anything with stained glass. And I thought that it would be really cool if we could bring some of the words that people use to talk about you. Because one of the things that is really important in our life together is blessing each other by telling each other who we are and what we see in each other. Right, Janet? So look what I brought. Look what we found in your binders. Do you know what these are? I thought maybe as we're doing our treasure hunt, and we thought we might make a little bit of a collage today and bring some things to help Janet talk about who you are. What does that say?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to read some of the words about you. Is that okay? Look at that. Janet Blair. I see Janet Blair.
Good.
I see patient,
Great.
good helper,
Patient. Helper.
fashionista,
Help.
artist, assistant chef, but actually I think you're the chief chef lots of times. This one, founder. What does that mean? Founder.
Remember.
Founding core member, that's right. And Janet, you were the very first core member to be welcomed at L'Arche London. And that's actually why we're here today. Because what anniversary is coming up for L'Arche London? What anniversary?
Anniversary is coming up in September.
Do you know which one?
25.
25. And you came on that day, September 7. And I came on that same day 3 years later. So you have been here for 25 years almost, and I've been your friend for 22 almost. And it's been a big journey, hasn't it? A good one. One of the things about you is that you like to see something through. You design all of your own rugs, don't you? Hold it. Can you hold it this way? This way. Whoa. What is that? What is that? Can I hold it for you so you can remember?
Tree.
What kind of tree?
Apple tree.
Yeah? Looks like an apple tree. Is it an apple tree?
Apple tree.
This one reminds me of the one you did recently. I'm gonna hold that one up. Can I tell about your most recent one? The one that I gave you for Christmas? I want to show the sunflower that you made. Janet has gotten into doing sunflowers. Can you tell us about that one? Do you remember? I was lucky enough to draw your name for our Christmas Secret Santa. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
What happened there?
Tape.
Yeah, that's a new rug, right?
New rug.
When I drew Janet's name, I helped prepare a rug backing with this design on it. Another just really great creation, huh? Yeah. It's become a little bit of a thing between Janet and I over a lot of years. But it's also become something for everyone, and that's the question is, Janet, where are your feet?
On the floor.
And what does that mean? They're on the floor. It's kind of a way of asking, are you here? Are you here right now?
Here right now.
Can I be present? Can I think about where I am? Because sometimes it's hard not to just keep looking ahead at the next thing coming. Sometimes it's just hard for you and hard for us to be here now.
Here now.
So when we talk about our feet, it helps to say, Janet, where are your feet?
On the floor.
And it helps us be grounded, doesn't it? What do you help Mike do?
I do.
What do you help Mike do sometimes? Well, every day.
Exercise.
His exercises, that's right. And what happens when Mike doesn't feel like doing his exercises? What do you say?
There.
What do you tell him? But if Mike doesn't feel like it, Janet says, hop to it, Mike.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about this? Hey, Janet, what's that?
It's cool.
Yeah. That's your house.
House.
Dressing up a few years ago for a banquet.
Nice. Thank you.
And you are
You kind of lead the pack in terms of inspiring us all to dress our best. I wonder if we can talk a little bit about our friendship, Janet, and how long we've been friends, because these 3 pictures are about you and me. One day, somebody at Janet's house had an idea about what can we do? Janet's bored, COVID is going on too long, and you ran out of rugs, and someone had the idea of, let's make paper chains. So one day, when I came to visit, I was gifted with a whole bag of paper chains. You remember that day? And they have decorated for every celebration at my house since then, and they're used a whole lot at your house. But the way that you combine your need to keep your hands busy and look after people is really special. Really special. Can I ask you to look at that, Janet Blair? When was that? Yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, that was a long time ago, when we were both a little younger.
Lars. Talk about Lars.
What do you love about it?
Talk about Lars. Lars.
The best Lars, is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah? What house do you live in? I wonder if we have a clean.
In the house.
You live at Cana House. What are some of the things you do at Cana?
Focus, listening, and keep being patient.
That's true. And do you know what else? Janet, everybody relies on you. Do you know that? You've been there longer than anyone. And if someone is wondering, I wonder where that is, or I wonder what to do about this, you're the one that that they ask. That's right. What are some of the things that you do at your house?
Take turn cooking.
You love to cook, don't you?
Cook.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Pasta and potatoes.
Pasta and potatoes. At the same time?
Same time.
Yum. You're, I think, the knowledge keeper. Do you know what that means? Yeah. You hold everything. You know the answers to a lot of things about how things work at Cana, don't you? Yeah. We just want to say thank you to everybody for listening to our story, especially to Janet's story, right?
Yeah, story.
Yeah. Shall we say happy anniversary to everybody? Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Bye.
Bye.
Want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Janet. Bye, Mary B. Thank you so much. And thank you to you watching at home tonight and joining us for our 25th anniversary celebration. Hey, don't forget, silent auction continues until Monday. But as I said, if you've got your eye on something, don't up it by $20. Come on, do like at least 40. Give it a little kick. Just kick it up a notch and then try to solidify that item will be yours if you really, really, really want it. So I'm going to be heading home tonight, and I'm going to have a look at that and do a little tapping on the keyboard myself. Now, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. What did I mention? The draw itself for the 50-50 got up to, all the way up to $1,770. So let's divide that by 2. Somebody in just a moment is going to walk away with $885. I love it. Okay, let's have a look. We're going to, I believe Haley has got like a board okay, there it is. Right. Oh my gosh, so all the names that put in, they're so little. Look at them all. Okay, so we spin this, or she's going to work her magic. It's going to spin, and it's going to stop on somebody. Who will it be? There's a lot of names in there. I guess the font has to go to like, what, a 0, because there were a lot of, that means there was a lot of 50-50s.
Yes.
She's waiting for me to stop talking, isn't she? Anytime, here we go. Okay.
It's spinning.
It's spinning, it's spinning. Who's it gonna be? $885.
Oh,
do you know
Hubert Van Niekerk.
Way to go, Hubert! $885 in your pocket, my friend. $885. Way to go, Hubert. Woo!
Happy for you, Hubert.
Congratulations. We are all clapping for you here in Master Control, and people are clapping for you at home. In fact, let's take a look and see some more photos before we head out tonight of all of your celebrations. The phone lines have just been going off over here.
Fabian and friend.
It's so fun. It's been great to see your photos. It's been great to see people having fun, seeing what's going on. Oh my goodness, we've got all kinds of fun things going. Look at this. Thank you for taking the time to not only tune in, but to take a photo and to share the moments with us. It has been such a joy spending this evening with you, sharing in the joy, all the celebrations, the entertainment, the music, the love, the laughter, all of this tonight. Look at this. We've got pets, we've got people, we've got kids, we've got food, we've got merriment, we've got the hats. I love the hats. I love how all of you at home are using what was in your party pack, use what we gave you, and to celebrate that.
Jeffrey and friend. I haven't met your friend, Jeff.
Oh, this has been great. Lots of great photos. Thank you so much.
Family.
This reminds me, you know, when we would do the weather, when I would do the weather, and we would pick photos and put them up as a weather photo. Everybody loves to see their face on a screen, right? Like everybody loves to see it. So we know that you are watching at home, and you know that, well, now everybody can share this joy with you too tonight as well.
Mary B. and Hannah, hello.
We really want to say thank you. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to you. And thank you to all the names, all the people, all the donors that have been up on that screen tonight. I know there are even more donors that are not on that screen because if you donated on the website, for example, we didn't get your permission to put your name up on the screen. Some people like it, some people don't like it. So if you weren't there, we did have more donations than even the names that you're seeing on the screen there this evening. So before we go, this is the moment. This is the big one, Marietta. This is the big one. And Nathan, I hope you're going to make me really happy in Master Control with what you're going to show on the board right now. What have you got for us, my friend? What's it going to land on tonight? Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, fantastic.
I love it. We are at $22,000. And you know what? This happened last year. I feel like by Monday, because you still have people that mail in checks.
Yes, we do.
You have people that mail in checks. You have people that still make donations over the weekend. And I know that by next week, you're going to be sending out mailers and emails and blasts and putting it on social that you reached the goal, because we are almost there, and we thank you so very much for all of your support, and I look forward to seeing the garden. I look forward to coming over for a visit to see the garden and everything that's happening.
Melissa.
It's going to be great.
You are welcome anytime.
Can't wait. That snowman's going to be melted.
And we'll have a coffee together as well.
And we will. Yeah, we were talking about that because it should be this should be opening soon.
Yes, we're hoping. We're hoping for the Bonjour Cafe to open soon.
Yes.
Yeah, this has been a wonderful evening, Melissa. It's been wonderful to be here with you and with the crew. What an amazing group. What an amazing team.
And an amazing audience. Thank you so very much. And you know what? We hope to see you in person, like in person, maybe.
Yeah.
Next year. Fingers crossed, okay?
We're just so grateful for this 25th anniversary gala and for all of your support and all of your presence with us this evening. Thank you, everyone.
Have a wonderful evening.
Have
Good
a
night.
wonderful evening.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary. Clap, 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 clap along with me as we celebrate this anniversary of L'Arche.